It's hosting. Y'all
Okay.
should have
You
it
got?
should be
Are you
available.
live yet?
I'm live right now.
I watched talking about Tim Curry. Who's that other guy? Jim Carrey.
Similar.
So not similar.
Similar. I watched The Truman Show the other day.
Oh,
That's a good
nice.
one. That's a good one.
That was a good movie. And you know what? That is a slow movie. You spend most of the movie still in the TV show. I'm thinking, like, when is this man going to break out and
Right.
start doing stuff outside of the TV show? And
The
it
answer
was
is never.
never. It was straight up never.
Yep.
It ended with him walking out. Spoilers for The Truman Show.
If you
Right.
haven't seen it in what did it come out in the 90s or something?
But,
Can't remember.
It's a great movie.
It
it is a
good.
really good movie. YouTube has this thing where they say, free with ads. I have an ad blocker.
So it's just free.
I'm a man without law. So I just do whatever I want. Why is some of my corn ready, but not all of my corn?
Why did I wake up at Matthew's house?
Hey.
Ooh.
See, I just get a lot of free movies like that. But the movie I saw today, the movie theaters, was the new Demon Slayer movie.
Which
And
I have heard of, but have not
Any
seen.
good?
Demon Slayer is really good. I think if you say, hey, anime looks cool, what should I watch? I would watch Demon Slayer, because I'm not 14 anymore. I don't like big titties in my face all the time. When I'm watching anime.
Man, I'm 33. I watched. You saw the screenshot from the movie we saw. I was like, hell
I
yeah.
don't think I saw that. Oh yeah. But like animes like that all the time, and sometimes I'm like, man, I'm not about it right now. It's 11 in the morning. I'm not
can't-
about it right now.
I can't start my day off like that.
Demon Slayer has 0 fan service, so it
That's
is.
not great.
My
My game is not responding, and I can't hear y'all.
What's happening?
My game's not
shame.
responding, and I can't hear y'all.
Oh, you had a hard crash. You may want to control alt delete
I'm
or
gonna
something.
try to.
That's a shame. Anyway, there's no there's no fan service. It's a good show to watch. The movie was rated R though.
Is it gory though, or whatever?
It's really gory. And it's not even that it's really gory. There's just
Still can't hear y'all.
I can hear you.
Mute so that he
it-
can hear you. So
Yeah.
Alright, let me try again.
It's not that it's not like you're seeing people get disemboweled,
mm-hmm.
but you are seeing like big like globs of flesh get cut up and stuff.
Yeah,
Like not like tentacles, but more like just like a wall of flesh
I got you.
getting cut in half. So it's rated R.
Is this
no,
the
it's-
movie you were talking about earlier?
Hmm?
Or different? Is this the same movie you were talking about earlier, or a different one?
Yeah, it's the same
Okay.
movie. You might want to mute yourself on Discord. I don't know if it's coming through on Crash.
Always weird technical difficulties that we got to figure out.
Okay.
Well, no, it's really good. I'm not gonna tell y'all to go watch it. Y'all haven't seen the show,
It's fine.
but it's really good. I was a big fan. So I saw a guy. The movie was at 11:40, and this guy got a beer, and I was like, all right. This guy got a beer to watch the drink while he watched the movie. It was a little early for that.
That's funny.
Y'all ever been to a movie theater that serves beer?
Yeah,
Yes.
we got some of those.
They also have wine too. They have a
That's pretty
draft.
sweet.
Like you can get a draft beer at this movie theater.
Yeah,
It's wild. The wildest thing I've ever seen were the cigarette and beer vending machines at the casino.
What?
Like just on the floor. It's just a vending machine with like Swisher Sweets and cigarettes, and or they have ones with bottles of beer and stuff.
yeah.
That's super weird.
And I'm like, what are we gonna do about Doral's crops?
I watered him,
Okay.
and I picked the apples.
Okay. Yeah. So that's weird. And, you know, I was like, I could be underage and just get in here because they don't card you at that casino.
Huh.
I've been there like 3 times and not once have I been carded.
Mm-hmm.
So are you like disappointed now that you waited? You should just
I mean,
walked
I'm not going
in.
to get in there and get banned. I'm not going to go in there and get banned for life from that casino on the off chance I get caught. It's fun there. I like it. I saw a man start hitting the machine as hard as he could because it wasn't giving him money.
Sure, sure.
Relatable.
That was nice. He said he put in $400 and got $14 back. And I confirmed this by watching him get visibly upset when that $14 hit. And then he put in another $200.
Surely this time.
He called they have a button. I don't know if you've been to casinos where they have a button to call. In the smoking section, you can't order drinks. Like you can't order like a cocktail at the smoking section because they don't want the waitresses in the smoking section. Which is really stupid because they're in there. They're in there anyways. And I gamble in the smoking section because it's just when I went for the first time, that's where we went.
Yeah, because you're a bad boy.
Yeah, I know the machine in there. I don't like the machines outside the smoking.
Do you have
section.
a favorite machine?
I do, and that's the one that was.
Man, he's lost
$600.
He's lost and gone forever.
The first time I sat down at that machine, I sit down and immediately I get $70.
Nice.
That's pretty sweet.
Because the way the machine works is it's like the payouts aren't great, but you get a lot of wilds. You get a ton of wilds. So like it's a 5-lane slot. So like the last 3 lanes were nothing but wilds for like most of my spins.
Mm-hmm.
So like, you know you're getting money back, and it's penny slot. So it's only like 25 cents for a spin. You know,
yeah.
I'm getting 25 lines. It's stuff like that, and it's fun. I have a few other machines I like. They're not really as good as that one is. And they're usually machines that other people really like. Like there's a Gorilla Diamond. Gorilla Diamond will have somebody on it for 3 hours.
Oh wow!
So what makes it special? Is it just like fun, or does it pay out well, or?
They're not fun. I hate them. Yeah, there is a distinct difference between the payouts for a lot of machines. Some of them,
or like the mechanisms, like how they play.
Yeah, like some of them pay out awfully. Like you're doing like a 10-cent spin and you're getting a cent back. But like if you get wilds or anything like that, you're gonna get a lot of money back. You know, other ones consistently pay 50% of what you put in. You know, so it's more of like a trickle.
Yeah.
A downward trickle, but it's a trickle.
Yeah.
Downward trickle. That's funny.
The machines I also like are ones.
Ooh, I'm about to pass out. I need to eat some mushrooms.
I don't like the ones that have jackpot, like traditional jackpots, because they are max bet or you don't get it. It is, you have to get these icons with max bet or you don't get it. I like ones that, well, I say traditional jackpots. I mean, like, those are like thousands of dollars. It's like a special thing.
Yeah.
I like ones that are just like you match 5 sevens. You get, 1,000% of what you put in.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, I like those. I don't like the ones where they build up slowly over the night. Because you got to max bet. There's a Pac-Man machine that is really expensive, but it is funny. I'm talking like $3 a spin. And, I guess that's not expensive for y'all.
I mean,
it's expensive for me, and especially when I'm playing penny slots every other time.
Yeah.
No,
I think for gambling it's expensive though.
I've seen
with $3 a spin.
Yeah, that's
and a
a
spin
lot.
is just like pull. All right, that was it. That was $3. Boom.
Yeah.
Done.
that was $3. Yeah.
In no time at all. I can see that really racking up.
For slots or spins or whatever it is, that's expensive.
Now there are some of them where you buy the lines and then you buy the you can change whether it's going a cent, 10 cents, or $1, and then you can determine how many lines you do, and then you can determine how much betting you're doing. So you could do 5 times bet for 5 cents, 5 times bet for 50 cents, stuff like that. My Nana gambles there every weekend, sometimes multiple times on the weekend, because they give her free money. She'll like, I think yesterday she had $165 of free money to go and gamble with. So, she'll sit at a machine that she likes, and she will do max bet spins, all lines, highest denominator. And she will go up and down hundreds of dollars.
Oh, wow.
It is wild.
Does she usually make out okay?
If she wins, it's gone. Soon after. Like, it's not that bad, but like one time she told us that she won $1,000, and my aunt told me that she probably won $4,000 and lost $3,000.
Like 3, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So she didn't want to tell anybody.
It's not what she's in it for. She's just there for the experience.
All these slimes just fucked in front of me.
Say what now?
I just watched these slimes make a baby.
Oh,
and then I
that's
killed
exciting.
them. Oh, well, I'm gonna kill this baby slime.
That's very
because it attacked me. So sorry.
That's very Greek tragedy.
There, in the smoking section, you really see the dregs of society.
Really?
You really see some underlings.
Oh.
It's like you flipped over a rock in your front yard. It is awful.
Really? Well, I know the casino is a great place to people watch. That's for sure.
Oh yeah, I saw one lady. Her shirt was off. I don't know why.
Yeah.
It was off.
Oh god.
It was off though. It fell down her arm.
That's hilarious.
And it was off, and she's just in. And I don't, again, I don't know how often y'all frequent, houses of repute. These people.
It's been a minute.
They will hit the spin button, and I don't want to make it too loud because that's loud.
Right.
How does that sound? Does that sound like I'm hitting a screen?
Yeah.
Me hitting my CRT TV. Okay. So they will go hit spin and just start hitting the screen as hard as they can, and they'll go spin. They'll hit all the reels and hit all like 15 spots where an icon will be as fast as they can, and then hit spin again. They think that's helping them, or they'll rub their disgusting hand on the screen. And you see people do that all the time. And people talk about meth makes you lose some weight. You make me do that for like 3 hours while I'm gambling. Hit 15 spots every second. I will lose some weight. It is just
fair.
Oops, wrong place.
It's just like that. That's all you hear in there. And then
That's weird.
I sat down at a penny slots one time, and the machines only take $5 to $100.
Okay.
They don't take $1, which is stupid. They don't take coins, which is stupid. This man comes up. He's very shifty. I don't feel safe with him in my presence.
Sure.
And he says, "Do you have any change?" And I look at him like he's stupid.
No.
I said, "No." And then he's like, "Okay, man." Sits down next to me and then starts putting money in the machine.
What?
I'm like, well, I don't know what he was gonna do with the change anyway. See,
why were you asking?
That's super weird.
Because you can't put change in the machines.
Yeah.
Right.
He would have to build up enough change, and then I don't know, go to the
Coinstar or something, whatever.
Yeah, the Coinstar or whatever it is.
That's super bizarre.
That guy was off. That guy was unhinged.
It sounds like
Guys, it's about time to hit the hay. Where are y'all?
I'm right here. I'm just trying to.
I'm coming home.
I'm just checking on y'all
right now.
Oh god.
Fuck. I'm just gonna come on to bed. It's fine. I was in the middle of some stuff. Anyway, it didn't go well. All right, I'm coming to bed.
Getting free money is nice.
I like money.
You can't cash out that money. You have to gamble with it before you're allowed to do anything.
Sure. That's how they get you.
So I'm gonna do agriculturalist because I don't really want to fool with artisan.
Okay.
I think I'm doing artisan, so that's fine.
Um, what was I gonna say? So like, if I have like $165, I may get, let's say $70 out of that, of real money, and then I could just hit cash out and then go home.
Yeah, that's true.
Like I don't have to run it. I don't have to run it dry. Oh,
That's fair.
they're having the fair tomorrow, or not tomorrow, in a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's the thing. Like, if you get enough credit, and I think after a while they'll start taking the money away from you.
Mm-hmm.
But you could very well, like build up money from their free money and then take it in there and then have a good night. Because that's how you get such a high amount of free money, anyways.
Right.
Is by being a big spender. My Nana's in there because she's a chump. Like that's how
Right.
she's getting a ton of money.
She's a regular, as it were.
Yeah. Oh, we're missing a pumpkin? Oh man, we're missing quality corn.
Not again. I don't know.
Um, how's the crunker been, Crash?
It's actually been pretty good. I've been having some good fun with it. Just running around with a knife and being a goober.
Sure.
I've been getting some good metrics on it.
Are the sweaty people bothering you?
The sweaty people. I've had a few people that have been, I guess, as you would put it, sweaty. That have been
What does
taking
that
it
mean?
a little serious, a little too serious.
It just means like you're sweating when you're playing the game.
Yeah. So,
You
like,
shouldn't
take
be
it too seriously. I got you.
Yeah, like you're really working up a sweat playing this game meant for children.
Yeah, I got you. That makes
You're
sense.
taking it too seriously.
As I call the game, roguelocks.
Have you ever sweated while playing a game?
Oh yeah, definitely. In both senses, both in like physically sweating and then also like being
It's
sweaty, being
not a
salty.
good feeling. It does not make you feel good about yourself.
Yeah.
I played Terraria one time and started sweating, and I'm like, "What is wrong with me?"
Oh well, there have been plenty of like competitive games where I've gotten like exhausted by matches and stuff like that. Like there's a game for Super Nintendo that I used to play all the time with my brothers and cousins called Tetris Attack, and it's very intense, like split-second decision back and forth kind of puzzle game. Tetris Attack, yeah. And so yeah, that game gets pretty sweaty. Where are we keeping our
At your mom's house.
Yeah, thanks.
Our
Where are we keeping
what?
our slime?
It's in one of the chests.
I don't remember.
Purple-
It's been so
purple
long since we
chest.
played this. I truly do not recall.
It's been so long since I played, like, that's me being melodramatic, but it's been a while since I've played like a party game.
Mm-hmm.
Like
I played some last night with some. I was watching some other streamers and got in on,
Like Jackbox and stuff like that.
Jackbox, and
Yeah.
there was
Oh,
actually
they're-
one that was called. It was called like, what is it called? It was called. It was. It's not garlic. It was like Gallic phone.
Yeah.
And it was basically telephone Pictionary, online.
That's
Oh,
cool.
okay.
We should play some. What's that one? The web browser one?
Oh, Scriblio?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think Dordo wanted to play that sometime.
That's a
You
fun
know,
one.
he only wants to play stuff when it's his idea.
Fucking got him.
It's a shame he didn't. It's a shame he lost interest in playing though.
Yeah.
When does the blacksmith close?
4.
I'm gonna take some geodes over there.
Go if you want to check one of the chests in front of my house. I think it's the yellow chest. Has some geodes as well if you want to take them in addition to the communal ones.
As soon as I can find them,
Okay,
Jesus.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 spaces. Do we have any fall seeds anywhere? Dordle doesn't have any in his house.
I don't have any.
Okay, well, we've got 5 spots down here that are fertilized. So I'd hate to let them
Okay.
go to waste.
There's some pumpkin seeds in the communal chests.
Okay. What am I doing?
You know, speaking of playing party games, I really want to play Among Us sometime.
Yeah, that'd
Among
be fun.
Us is fun.
We hadn't played it in a while. Played it this past Wednesday. Finally got my family together to do the new stage, and it went really well. Pumpkin seeds in the communal
You can always
chest.
The
ask
new
me to
stage
play
is
it. I'm usually
huge.
There we go.
It's really big.
Yeah, it's a sprawling map, but it's a lot of fun. It's got some cool.
I haven't played since when it was really big because there was
Like
a
first
girl.
released.
There was a girl I was interested in, and man, she really took the game too seriously. Like she would get upset.
Did you get salty
Like,
or
yeah,
sweaty?
oh my god, well, it's just like, how can people be so stupid? And I'm like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea.
That's funny.
So we played it like every day. But I haven't played it since then.
Did you kind of, what's the
Oh, I got
word?
Iridium.
Overdo it?
I got Iridium again.
I don't
Yeah,
remember what
over.
I was doing other than the animal stuff.
I got Iridium again. I got 6 Iridium from all that.
Sweet.
What you doing with all this iridium? How you getting
Like, me
this?
and the sprinkler. Donate to the museum. You got it, boss. What's up, Gunther? You got anything for me? No, you don't. Bunch of junk. Get out of here. Get out of here. Go somewhere else. Woo. Why is Abigail standing by the bus?
I was just wondering that. It doesn't even work yet, does it?
It does work, but she's just hanging out here.
He's just
Yeah, that's good.
standing there.
Yeah, Pam's here, being the bus driver. Abigail's
okay.
standing up behind the bus, being creepy.
That is super creepy.
What am I doing? Why is there no music?
Huh? Music's done.
That's a good
They
point.
need to-
That's weird.
They need to keep it rolling. Did y'all's bones ever hurt?
How's your shin, dear, from your fall last year?
Me?
Yeah.
Uh,
Does it still suck?
a little bit, but not all the time.
From last year?
Yeah,
Damn.
it was not great.
Right?
I hit my shin, and shin bones just like hurt forever,
Well-
basically.
This girl I know snapped her shin in half like a chopstick.
Whew.
Like it was gone. She stepped backwards and crossed her legs and fell. So all the body weight slammed on the crossed legs and it broke it over the other one.
Oh, that's bad.
Not great.
Yeah, they had to drag her out of that high school because she was screaming.
I imagine. Yep.
And then she did the same thing to the other leg or something like that.
What?
But she had 2 bum legs.
That's horrible.
I used to tell people that she had prosthetic legs.
Ruby, Topaz, Emerald, and Jade.
I used to tell people that if you follow her up the stairs and look at her ankles, you can see the bionic leg ankle.
Bet she loved that, huh?
No, she didn't care. She thought it was funny. It was funny. She's right to think it was funny. I didn't go to school with, I didn't go to school with anybody missing any limbs. Did y'all?
Neither did I.
Don't think so either.
Would you have made fun of them?
I don't know about made fun of.
No.
I probably would have made some. If other people were making jokes about that, not making fun of them, but making jokes about
Y'all are
such
both
and such.
terrible. I would have befriended them.
Then
because
yeah,
y'all
I'd do
are
that.
mean.
Like
You
there's
wouldn't
okay,
have
so there's a
cyberbullied this kid for missing a hand or
No.
something.
so watch there's a friend of Chris's in that group from his hometown that is, I think he has like a club foot, and they
Oh, that's
and
rough.
I think he also may be missing like a finger on one hand, and they make jokes about
Oh,
it all the time. He does too. So it's one of
Well,
those things
yeah.
where it's like,
Well, it's
but they've known
different
him
if
for like
they-
they've known him for
yeah.
like 20 something years. or
Exactly.
whatever.
That's different.
So it's one of those things where it's like if they have a good
They're making jokes about him to his face. That's a whole
yeah,
different
well
thing.
once again it's not making fun of, it's making
Right.
a joke out of. If you can have good humor about it and make light of it, then I will join if I'm allowed to. Some people are
What
like
do
that,
you-
like I can make a joke but you can't, kind of like I can say bad shit about my family but you're not allowed to.
Exactly.
How do you deal with a clubbed foot? That looks rough.
I
I
don't
don't
know.
know. You just get like
So,
some comfortable shoes.
not even a clubbed foot. This lady that I worked with at the government office that I guarded for like 3 days.
Yeah, it sounded
She-
terrible, by the way. Sorry.
Yeah, I
She-
relayed some of that information from the Killing Floor playthrough that we did.
It's awful.
That sounded horrible.
It's not even that this lady was overweight. She was. It's not even that she was like my 600-pound life or something like that. She was really tall, and all of her body weight started and ended. It was in between her waist and her neck.
Gotcha.
She looked
That's
like
weird.
she looked like an egg on stilts.
I got you.
And I'm guessing that all that top heavy weight was not kind to her growing up because her feet were out at an angle. Like
Ooh.
out. They were tilted like 30 degrees, 30 to
Ugh.
45 degrees outwards to assist with maintaining all of that momentum and stuff.
That's
When she
rough.
walk, I mean, turn your feet as far as you can outwards, and
Yeah.
and
Ugh.
that's how far they were.
That's horrible.
And I remember seeing her walk, and I was just like, "What is going on? Like, where am I at?" Because I had
Where
that.
am I at?
I had, there was there was a guy who something was wrong with him. I almost said mentally handicapped. He was physically handicapped. He had a club, or not a club, a cane. He
Okay.
had one of those canes that goes up to his goes up to your bicep.
Yeah. I know what you're talking about.
Like, Yeah, he was pretty cool. Anytime anybody asked anybody to run papers, he used to say he couldn't do it.
See, that's what I'm talking about. Like that's a good sense of humor
That's
about your
funny.
situation.
And like, somebody be like, "We need a runner to run stuff from the park." And he's like, "I can't do it." And they're like, okay.
That's pretty good.
Oh god, it's 11:20. I gotta run home.
That guy was pretty cool. People, it's kind of weird. I guess you both know because you both work in offices. That was an office. It was very much, an office atmosphere, and I've never been in that kind of atmosphere before.
Mm-hmm. It's a whole different thing, for sure.
He was the kind of guy. He himself said he was a big jokester.
Interesting.
So I guess that speaks volumes as to what kind of a person he is, because he's always cracking jokes like 24/7. And like, I shave my head bald, and one time we were having a serious discussion, and he said, "Hey, I got a tip for you since you're new to this job." And I was like, "What is it?" And he says, "You need to do something about that hair." And I was just kind of like, "What?" And he's
That's
like,
funny.
"You're keeping it too shaggy."
That's great.
And I was
That's
just like
pretty good.
lost. I was just lost. And
That sounds like a joke that one of my grandfathers would have made.
But he started. Anytime he made a joke, he was the first person to laugh.
That's
He
funny.
was always the first person to laugh about it, and then everybody else would start laughing.
Solid joke.
Oh, those people were nice, and it's a shame that, like, first of all, the job sucked, and it's a shame that I got fired.
Yeah.
As soon as I got there, because I only knew those guys for a couple of days, but some of them were really nice, and they were really cool.
Mm-hmm.
The HR guy, or he was the safety guy. he definitely acted like a safety guy.
Yeah.
Everything always had to be a serious discussion.
A very special after school episode.
I was like, I was like, hey, this guy keeps, like harassing me because the guy was harassing me. And then he like pulls me aside and talks to me about PTSD and all this other stuff. I was like, man, I don't really care. I just want you to tell this guy to lay off.
That's funny.
Because that guy, oh my God, that guy he'd come up to me and he'd say, he's like, man, what are you? He would always whisper. I think he always had a sore throat.
Was this like
said,
a not customer, but like somebody that was going to the building you were guarding, or like who was this person?
No, he was a dude that worked there. He was the vet representative. If you were a vet and didn't have a job, he would find you a job.
Gotcha. Okay.
He was not a very cool guy.
That's fair.
He one of the big jokes that I never thought was funny about being a CNA before was people asking me if I had sex with the old people.
Oh.
I never got that joke. People ask me all the time.
That's horrific.
And I never understood why. So he had a very uncomfortable sexual harassment level of discussion with me about that.
Oh God.
And I was just like, okay. And then but I'm sitting there,
awkward.
I was playing on my phone. It was like 2:00. I just got back from lunch or something,
Mm-hmm.
I'm just sitting there, nothing, it's really died down because it's busy now in the morning. I'm playing on my phone. He comes up to me and he says, hey man, what are you even doing? And I was like, what? And he says, why don't you get up and run some laps or something? Get in shape. Look at you. And I'm like, what is...
Holy
Whoa.
shit.
I was like,
Uncalled
what is
for.
wrong with you, man? And he's like, why don't you join the infantry?
What?
I'm like, I'm not going to join the infantry. First of all, I'm 21. I really kind of missed the margin on joining the infantry and getting out at a good time.
Right.
Like you join the infantry when you're 18. But man, he's like, man, why don't we do 40 laps around this building right now?
40
That's
laps.
a lot.
I'm like, no. I'm like, I'm busy. And then he gives me his card, and he's like, when you get out of the infantry, man, give me a call.
What's
Like,
that
I'm not getting in the
mean?
infantry. That's the...
I'm like, I'm not joining the infantry.
That is so
Also, who the fuck
weird.
calls it the infantry anymore?
Also that, yes.
Like, he wanted me to join the worst department of any of the military branches. He
That's-
wanted me to see active combat, and I
That's
don't want
insane.
to.
He's like, you're a real gamer. You could shoot some people.
That's
There was
crazy
a
pants.
lot of vets that work there, and I'm 21. People are going to give me advice that I didn't ask for.
Right.
Uh,
Welcome to the
which
rest of your life.
I don't care. It's whatever. I'll be like, yeah, that's cool. I'll think about that, and then I don't think about it.
Right.
This man, he asked me. He was like, did you think about joining the military? And I said, everybody does, because everybody does. When you're in high school and they're right there telling people to join the military,
Yeah.
And he said, no, not everybody does. A lot of y'all kids need to, and you don't. And I'm like, okay.
A lot of y'all kids.
Y'all
He just
kids.
went for it. And I'm
It's
like,
just-
awesome.
It's just lovely, isn't it?
And then people were like,
I don't
you
like
see this
people like
job you
that.
got? Yeah, I don't either. They were all like that. But I guess they're all over 40. They'd probably never seen a young person before.
It's
They
new
were
to
young.
them.
Dude, you got some minerals in here. You got a pan, the pan for gold right here.
Oh, is
You
that
talking
what
about
that
me?
is?
That's what those vertical lines are.
I'm not carrying around this stupid copper pan with me 24/7, but I'll do it right now.
I don't
'cause
have enough
you're watching.
space right now.
I don't
What?
have it on me either.
What am I supposed to do? This is whack.
Wiggity whack or regular kind?
I got
Always
3 copper.
wiggity.
That was awesome. They would always say, this job you're working right now, you need to quit. This job sucks. And I'm like, okay.
It's like, why are you still here then?
Gee, thanks. Yeah.
Well, I mean, I got paid $12.50 to watch a door. I really just didn't like being harassed 24/7. People
Understandable.
and the other stuff that I had talked about were, I got hired without even applying. Just stuff like that. Just real sketchy stuff, man.
super sketch.
And my dad had brought it up that he thinks that the guy who fired me did it without telling the boss.
What?
because the boss's wife had asked me if I was gonna float to a different location that weekend,
That's
and
weird.
I was like, I got fired, and she was like, "Oh, I'm sorry to hear that." So I'm thinking that because I was late 30 minutes, you know, and I had called and said, "Hey, my car broke down," you know.
That's
I
really
think
bizarre.
I think that they were just like, you know, hey, you gotta leave without telling the boss. I'm sure he probably just told the boss, hey, this guy didn't show up.
That sucks.
Yeah, that is whatever. I make more at my current job now. Is that a duck?
A genuine surprise. Huge sudden pivot in the conversation. Love it.
Okay, I need.
Are you
Watch, I
gonna?
need
Is it a duck?
is duck. Watch,
Does
I
it
need a
look
favor.
like it and quack like it? Yeah, huh? What you need?
Tomorrow, I
Got 'em.
need you to not fill up all your hay and take out all the hay,
What?
and then put it in a chest because the silo's full.
Well, yeah, that's what
So,
you're supposed to use a silo for, because it matches up with the barns and
yeah,
crap.
yeah, Dip. If you didn't cut me off,
Got him.
Oh, okay.
Yo, he got you back with the dip comment.
oh,
You've been waiting weeks for us to play again just so you can call her a
you
dip.
can take you can take it out and store it in a chest. A chest stores way more than the silo.
Yeah, you can pull it all out, and then as we cut grass, it'll refill the silo.
Yeah, because right now we're not getting grass if you cut the grass.
Okay.
She's
okay.
no.
Are you
She
gonna
is
do it or not?
No, she's not going to do it because you insulted her.
Okay.
She is actively going to
sorry.
not do it now.
I'm sorry. I meant to send you. Oh, here's the problem with my phone. My phone is like, it's like 4 or 5 years old. It's old, and the lens broke off on the camera.
Ugh.
There's now a hole where the lens is. So I
There's
can't
a
take
hole
pictures
in
anymore.
the camera, dear Liza.
I don't know that song.
Get back here, stupid fucking bat. I'll kill you.
Yeah, so there's a hole in the camera now. There's a sign on my way to work that just says dip.
That's
And I wanted
funny.
to take a picture of it, but
You need to.
it's so
You need
blurry.
to.
I can. It's so blurry. It's so
That's so
unbelievably
great. You got so
blurry.
genuinely mad. Like, all of the other bullshit that we've thrown around each
It
other.
was
but
so
that
funny.
I guess it was a genuine, like, she called you Dip, and you're just like, don't call me Dip. Like, that's a real, and there was real malice behind that.
One time, me and Dordle, you know, he's never gonna make the video because it's from years ago, and I don't blame him. It's from like a year and a half ago.
Mm-hmm.
It's really long ago, so I don't blame him if he doesn't want to dig up the footage, even though I keep telling him to. We were playing Resident Evil 6, and he might have already put it out because it was pretty early into when we were playing. In that game, you can shoot each other. It doesn't do damage, but you can shoot each other, and your character will like flinch or something.
And be like, hey, watch out, or whatever.
Yeah, we had been doing it all game, like all game, but towards the end, I just raised my voice at him and yelled at him when he shot me, and he thought I was being for real. Like he was scared that he had made me mad. Like
That's funny.
stop being
Cross
friends
the
mad.
line.
God, it was the best. I was just like, stop shooting me! And just caught him by surprise. Poor dude.
That's pretty good. So, does Dordle just not want to play with us anymore, or like what's going on?
He doesn't like Stardew anymore.
At all?
At all.
Well, he's wrong. What a dip.
Get
I think
dipped.
he's just burnt out on it after not playing for 3 weeks.
I was gonna say we haven't played it in forever, but okay.
Yeah, we haven't played in a while. Probably checking out Stardew for the foreseeable future was kind of starting to drag on for me, to be honest. You guys don't worry about... Why am I just typing W in chat? You guys don't worry about continuing it. Yeah. Yeah.
Okie doke. I mean, that's cool. Whatever. It's just...
Yeah. I mean, we can always play something else. Like, what's that game that I talked about 20 minutes ago?
I don't remember.
Oh, man. I don't
Drawing
remember.
game?
The what game? The
The drawing one.
Oh yeah, Telephone Pictionary or Scriblio or something like that. Yeah.
How do I empty the
Yeah,
silo?
what? It's almost like I told you exactly how to do it.
No, you said empty it. I clicked on it. It said pieces
I
of
said
hay, 240
tomorrow.
of 240.
I said tomorrow, do not fill up your feed troughs. Take out all of the hay. That went in one ear and out the other.
My feed troughs. Okay.
You can't withdraw hay if all the feed slots things are full.
Oh, I see what he's saying. If there's feed slots available, you can pull out at least that amount of hay, but you can keep pulling hay out so long as there's
you can
feed
keep
troughs
pulling
available.
like 8. Like,
So you can
just
pull
keep
out
going.
all 140.
Could we not
or
just get
whatever.
another silo? Is that
200.
not
No, I'm not getting another silo. They're so huge.
You just put it on Dordle's
That's the
place. He's not
point.
coming back.
Yeah, let's just get another silo.
Why
It'll be a
can't
lot
you just-
easier.
I mean,
Because the whole point is for them to like autofill the thing. Like that's the integration is what we're in here for.
Listen, if we get through 240 hay without any of us noticing, we have a problem.
No, it's called winter.
Winter. See, that's why I want to store more in a chest.
Yeah, if you clear it out, then we can continue storing it.
Right, so get another silo. That'd be perfect.
No,
I just
a
told you how to
chest
fix
stores
it.
way more. A chest stores way more. Okay, can we side rail this discussion and tell you that belts are stupid?
Go ahead.
Okay.
What's
Belt
your
buckle.
beef? What's your beef with belts?
First of all, you have to buy a belt 8 sizes bigger. I
Yeah.
wear a 40 waist. What size do you wear, Crash? Since I have to dox myself. What size pants?
What size do I pant? I think I have 36. So
Okay.
yeah, I completely agree that I have to buy like a 42 belt. Oh, Lauren, the stream says Secret of Mana. I changed it. I did. I changed the
Yeah.
stream so that it didn't say Secret of Mana. I don't know why. I changed it twice
Does it
actually.
still say it?
I changed it to say that it was Stardew. I refreshed the page. It still said the thing, and then I changed it a second time. So I don't know.
That's weird.
Twitch is just like having a shit fit.
Let me pop up the Twitch. Anyways, I wear a 40, so I bought a 44, and I am on the first belt hole. It is
That's
too
weird.
tight. It is. I hate it.
Is that just
And-
like
Oh, I'm
a
about to pass out.
common thing? Like, for,
Yes.
I don't really
it's a
buy
common-
belts a whole lot.
See, y'all don't have pockets. We don't get quality belts.
That's fair. Okay. It's a trade-off.
Um,
It's a trade-off.
And also, when I sit down, this thing is trying to disembowel me.
Oh yeah, I
The
know.
belt-
I know about that. The
hey,
belt buckle
So
digging
right
into the
now-
belly.
I just
Oof.
had to undo my belt because I was feeling immense pain from all.
It's legitimate.
It's awful, and like they're so huge. They don't need. Why can't we make slimmer belts? And my bones keep hurting.
My
I don't know what is up with
bones.
that.
Crack your bones. Like, what do you mean when you say your bones hurt? Like your
It feels
joints?
like there's. It feels like all hell is breaking loose inside of my bone.
Okay. Well, that sounds problematic.
I think I have a calcium deficiency
Possibly.
or
Oh,
a
yeah.
vitamin D deficiency.
Also possible.
Oh,
Was that a taser?
What the hell was that?
Was that a fucking taser?
it was.
What the fuck?
That scared me.
It scared me.
I'm sorry.
He's
Don't make him
tased.
shit himself.
Oh no, wait, yeah. So in the middle of the night, apparently my stream didn't update the data, so let me fix that, and I need to look something up as well. Because Twitch just refuses. It happened earlier today too. I was trying to,
Really?
and it happened over the weekend. I tried to update what my stream actually was, and it was just like,
That's weird. We go to sleep first. Don't forget, so you
I
don't
did.
Yeah.
pass out.
Go to sleep.
yep, there it is. It says Secret of Mana. It should not.
That's very weird. Level 6 farming.
Yo, eggplants.
What?
What?
What about eggplants?
Is something wrong? They're done.
Oh, okay.
There. Now it looks like I think it actually updated now.
Didn't somebody want amaranth?
Um,
Marnie.
Yeah,
birthday's today?
I can supply y'all with amaranth.
It is Jody's birthday. She likes diamonds and a bunch of food that we can't make.
Everybody likes diamonds.
She likes it when you cuck her husband.
Basically.
True.
Oh
That's
no.
not banned. I'm pretty sure that's not banned on Twitch.
I don't know. I think you can't call somebody. You can't call like a real person. You can't type it in chat.
But we
What
can
a
call
shame.
Jody's husband whatever we want.
Yeah, it's a fictional character.
I don't know. People have gotten in trouble for calling fictional characters things on accident.
Really?
One girl got banned for thinking a character was trans.
What?
So she was banned from Twitch for a while.
That is weird.
That was not Twitch's brightest moment.
So I can't get anything out of this hopper because my animals haven't eaten all any of the hay yet. So sorry.
Man,
I
that
just tried.
sucks.
Yep. So we could do
I'm
that
sure
other
you
thing that I
tried your
mentioned.
hardest for that.
I clicked it, which is very hard to do. So anyway, we can get in their silo if we want to, or we can wait until my animals eat
I
some
don't want
shit.
to. That's
You go do
the
it.
equation.
You go do it, Einstein. You gotta take care of it.
I don't want to do it.
Since you know everything about goddamn everything, you go take care of it.
Are you talking to me or your wife?
You.
Why?
You know what? You apparently know what's going on. You take care of it. This doesn't fucking
never
go
said
here.
that.
Here, I can buy one. I don't mind buying a new one. It's not working, so sorry. You can go over here and click stuff if you want, and you can see that it
No,
won't
I
let me
believe
do
you.
it.
I never didn't believe you.
But it's not. I think it's because I don't have any open slots in the
Yeah, that's
I don't
right.
know trough or whatever.
I
it
don't
is.
care that much.
Well, but I don't want to not be. Yeah, I can tell. I don't.
Whatever. I
wanna-
don't even care.
I don't want to not be able to harvest hay though, because I'm gonna need that for my animals. So we need to figure it out.
Well, we have hay right now.
Yeah, we do. We have a shit ton. Let's
Christ,
see.
don't get your mad teacher voice on me. I'll hang up.
Mad teacher voice.
That was like, none of y'all did your homework?
No, that was more of a. Nobody did your homework. All right.
It wasn't a
That-
surprise.
Did that ever happen?
Oh god.
Oh yeah.
Like nobody
don't-
did anything?
Please don't make me. No, I don't know if I ever had a single time where nobody did anything, but I definitely had stuff where it was like, you had homework. You had homework every fucking night, or
It's
like
not a
I assigned
surprise.
it. It's been on the calendar. You can't be surprised. Hey, I've got 27 hay. Where can I drop this off for you?
You can drop it off with me. Put it in my house.
In your house. Just sprinkle it across the floor.
No, in the chest. You dip.
Oh.
Oh, you done been
dipped.
dipped.
Call me Dip Harder.
Oh, what was
gross.
I was gonna say something. A teacher did that one time in middle school. That guy was stupid. That guy was dumb and he was weird. And I'm pretty sure he meant to assign homework and then didn't because not a soul did their homework. And that just doesn't happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Like, there's always somebody.
So he lost it. Absolutely lost it. It was either that or the
funny.
class was being really bad because it all happened in one day, and I was not there that day. And he made everybody do like 4 notebooks worth of scientific questions.
Oh, wow.
Like it was like questions out of the textbook, and you had to fill up like 4 notebook pages worth. It was a colossal amount of homework, and I didn't do it because I wasn't there.
Nice.
And he came up to me, he said, "Where is your work?" And I was like, "What is wrong with you? What are you talking about?" And then so I was like, he wasn't here yesterday, and I was like, and he was like, "Okay," just kept going.
Sounds like you dodged
He
a
didn't
bullet.
have time.
Sounds like you
That guy was
dodged a
weird.
bullet. Sounds like it.
You know, teachers, they're some of they're weirdos sometimes.
Yep.
Like there's some weird people. There's a weird bunch. That guy told us about how when he used to set his neighbor's shed on fire to play fireman.
Play
He would
fireman.
Yeah,
That
he would
seems
set
like a
the
terrible
shed.
game.
He would throw gasoline on the side, set it on fire, and then run over and get a water hose and put it out.
Sure. Like you do.
Yeah.
Totally normal.
He told me that there were other people that had his name and last name,
Uh-huh.
and he would get debt collectors after him all the time.
That's real. That is a thing.
I mean, Probably. Not that I don't believe him on that.
Hey, does anybody have a ruby?
I do not.
You know, I sold a couple yesterday.
Oh, damn.
I'm
What
sorry.
you looking for?
I need a ruby to give to Emily for a rock rejuvenation because she's into that hippy dippy trippy shit.
Oh, yeah. I have that too, but I don't think I'm going to give it to her because I don't really give a fuck. I was friends with Emily in my other game. I might.
It sounds like you're exhausted.
Yeah, kinda. Oh, look at all this bullshit I haven't picked up. Yeah.
Radical. Man, the music isn't here anymore.
It stopped again, yeah.
I've still got music.
I wonder what's going on. No, I don't hear it either. Very
Howdy,
strange.
farmer.
Hey, partner.
Hey, we're all here. Hey.
Hi.
All right, that was fun. It was a good meetup.
Yeah.
I'm gonna leave you some ancient
You okay?
seeds
A
Fine,
catfish.
and some decor. that
I'll
I'm not
accept it. I
gonna
probably
use.
won't accomplish it though.
Me and Dordle had this idea for
Oops.
just like
Not what I
us like recording something, but then all of a sudden me and Dordle stop what we're doing and then just start playing Smash Melee on GameCube.
Just don't
So
even
that-
mention it.
Well, all you hear is gonna be pretty loud. All you hear is
Oh.
on both angles. It was funny. It's not funny now, but it was pretty funny. Or just like playing on a 3DS, just like just 3DS noises.
Just hearing that. All right, let me look this thing up. I want to do.
But I looked at my PS4 that's on my desk, and I don't know if you've ever seen the amount of air that a PS4 can displace in a room. It's insane.
the amount of air that it can displace. So what is it? Oh wait.
I can show you guys it when we're done. I can go to the PS4 menu, and you can listen to the CPU overheat,
Ooh, a deluxe
even with the
kit.
fan going on max blast.
Let's see here.
How's Halo been with your new best friend?
It's actually been a lot of fun. We got through Reach, which I had never played before, so that was really fun to go through that.
I don't think I've played any of them.
I played the first one all the way through, and then the second one most of the campaign. But I played the first Combat Evolved and Halo 1, or Halo 2, my bad, multiplayer a lot. And then after that, I didn't play 3. I played a little bit of 3 multiplayer, a little bit of Reach multiplayer, a little bit of ODSC multiplayer, but didn't know anything about the stories or anything like that.
Now, Combat Evolved, was that one people didn't like?
No, that was the very first
Did
one.
like that one.
Yeah,
Was
that
it?
was-
Okay. What
I
am
can't think of
thinking?
one that people didn't like other than like Halo Wars or something like that,
Yeah, that's probably what I'm thinking of.
which is their RTS.
RTSs suck.
Oh man,
It's been
it's
over
cool
for
that
a
you
while.
can't. It's cool that you aren't able to think too much. But
Pikmin's an RTS. I love Pikmin.
I guess technically, yeah, it is.
It's not technically, it is.
That's very true.
Yeah, it got scrub.
I got dip.
I don't
Get
want
dipped.
no scrubs.
I hear that song all the time.
Really?
I didn't like it the first time. Yet they keep playing
You
it.
don't like it now.
The radio's weird.
Yep.
Just as a concept. Ow.
They reported an ARG one time on the local radio station.
Reported it? What do you mean?
Do you know what an ARG is?
Yeah. Augmented reality game.
Alternate reality game.
Oh, it's augmented.
I'm thinking about. Augmented reality is like putting your phone up to your face and seeing like the Angry Birds in your living room. I'm talking
I mean-
about alternate reality where it's like like it's like a creepypasta that people are involved in,
Oh, okay.
where you're like, it's like that Twitter account, The Sun Is Gone. You know that one?
No, but
But there's a lot of
This
Reddit threads like that, I think.
Yeah.
Or subs or whatever.
And I think what makes an ARG different than just like somebody like pissing around is that usually an ARG goes on for years, has puzzles, you know, it has a closed like Discord server where people are actually, you know, like solving codes and stuff. I like that's really neat. The one they reported on the radio was just some guy saying that he was in the year 2027 where everybody died of COVID.
Weird.
And it's just him walking around in quarantine showing empty places.
That is bizarre.
And the radio said, "Hey, this guy's faking." And I'm like, "You don't say."
No shit. That's funny.
That's the same radio station that still plays Circles by Post Malone and Watermelon Sugar and Cake by the Ocean. God, I hate that play. Because it's like, you know, I could listen to that, or on Sunday afternoons, I could listen to recordings of church from 1998 on a VHS camera. That's the kind of quality that we're getting when we're singing hymns over the radio.
It's true.
oh my gosh, here's fire quartz. That's a different. I need a ruby, pretty please, and thank you.
It sounds like they're recording it, playing it into an empty bedroom, and then they're recording it from the other side of the room. Again.
That's terrible.
It's awful. I hate it. But I have to listen to it or else I'm going to hell. That's the problem.
Fair.
I got really scared.
It's okay. I'm here for you, baby.
Just in general?
I just get terrified sometimes.
Sure.
Well,
let's
another
unpack
game
that.
open. I have another game open. Because y'all ain't enough to satiate me.
Fair.
Well, I'm logged out and it shows my character. And like my character was laying flat on their back, not moving in the preview. And I'm like, I'm dead. Somebody came in and killed me. And then I loaded and now my character was just laying in bed. And it
That's
normally
pretty good.
doesn't do that. I got pretty scared. My character's sitting there smoking a fat cigar,
Nice.
hanging out.
It's 12:10, by the way.
Yeah, I know. I'm
Yeah,
on the way back from the
Smack it
mines.
over.
Letting you know.
I was unsuccessful in my ruby hunt. I got fire quartz and a lot of gold, but no ruby.
It's pronounced
Why?
Rubby.
Rubby dub dub.
I told you about that essay that a kid wrote one time in middle school, didn't I? Where they were like, "Oh, take your first draft and pass it around, and the person next to you will judge it or
Grade it,
whatever."
yeah.
First of all, I hate that stuff. That stuff's stupid.
Ooh, hold on, wait. Chance for gems to appear in pairs, +1 ore per vein.
I think the gems is better.
Gems is better.
Okay. I agree.
This kid next to me was the textbook example of this kid's going to jail as soon as he's allowed to.
No.
He was just already addicted to several drugs. He was not a nice kid.
Yeah.
He hands me his paper. He was nice to me. You could tell he would get in a fight over half an ounce of weed.
Oh, it's a rainy day. Thank God.
And I said, we'll just call him Austin because he disappeared after middle school. I do not remember
That
where he
doesn't
went.
seem good.
I was like, Austin, what is this? And it was 3 lines on a half-size piece of notebook paper. And it said, "Rub-a-dub-dub, I was in the tub," and then half of another sentence that I don't remember.
Like
I
Splish
said-
Splash, I was
I
taking a
said-
bath.
Like,
I said,
what even?
I can't grade this. He says, "You better grade it." And I'm like, "No, I can't." Like, what do you want me to do, man?
That's pretty great.
So like, I told the teacher, and she just had a hard breath. She didn't even say anything to her.
Just like, oh, for fuck's sake.
She was just done.
That's pretty great.
I went to school with some real characters in middle school.
It sounds like it.
There was one kid who his head he had a very unfortunate head.
Go ahead. I want to hear about this.
Like Beavis and Butthead. It was very slender on the front-facing profile, and then on the side profile, it was very elongated.
Ah,
Poor guy.
Poor guy, yeah.
Now, I did in high school. I did go to school with a guy who did straight up look like Beavis, or whichever one has the brown hair. I'm not a fan of Beavis and Butthead. I don't know if y'all are.
I'm not.
Not really.
It's. I just can't sit and listen to people laugh like that for 3 minutes straight. Because that's
quite
a
a
lot
lot,
of what's
yeah.
happening. Now, I did see the scene. I guess it was from the movie because it looked like it was made yesterday. Didn't look like it was made on like a flip note in like the 90s, so it must have been pretty recent. They're in an elevator with this hot lady, and they just keep harassing her because it's Beavis and Butthead. And then the elevator gets stuck, and she wants to get out, so she keeps trying to tell them to get down on all fours. So she can climb out.
Mm-hmm.
And so then they just keep laughing and saying all fours,
Yeah.
which was a killer bit to listen to. And then she's like, and then she says, "Do you boys want to have sex?" And they're like, "Yeah." So then she tells them that to have sex, they have to get down on all fours and stack on top of each other. And then she climbs out and leaves them there, and they stay there for like 4 hours,
Nice.
like in that tabletop formation. And it just shows them, and then like
Classic.
every once in a while they'll get up and practice their hip thrusts, and then they'll get back, and then they'll get back down.
That's pretty good, actually. Practice.
Y'all are welcome for that, by the way.
Donated corn to the bundle.
See, I don't like corn dogs, but I do like corn dog.
No.
Get out.
My brother loves saying that. Have you all seen those shirts where it's like a dog wearing sunglasses, and he's like, "Jeff, you may be dating my mom, but keep your paws off my manga."
What?
They're great.
That sounds like
It's
something.
kinda-
That sounds like something from the Pack or like Aru or something like that.
I don't know what that is. Baby Roo from Winnie the Pooh. That you're talking about, Roo?
No, I'll have to say it's a subreddit that is. Oh, this is a mistake. It is like really hardcore looking pictures of like skeletons wearing leather and like lightning, all this stuff, and then it says stuff like, "I swear to God, if you touch my bagel bites, I will fucking kill you." Like really just banal stuff
Yeah.
like that.
It's
funny.
that kind of stuff.
I'm not
It's
gonna.
great. It's like
Paws off my manga.
or it'll be like a skeleton on fire, and it's like, you know, I've had diarrhea for 3 days, my ass is on fire, but it says it in like ridiculous font. It says it in like just, it's incredible.
What's with so we talked about metal bands, or I guess rock or whatever, like a week or two ago. We talked about Metallica being a sellout in the Discord, nowhere
Yeah.
public.
We don't want them to
How
get
dare you.
us.
Because I don't like that kind of music. You know, like it's not my go-to.
Yeah. And their style is not my go-to either, but
No. But what's with all the like D tier metal or rock bands looking like a thorn bush with their font? You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
They look like a brush pile. It's just
I know
all
what you're
these
talking about.
straight, jagged lines up and down, and
it's just it's just a style thing.
Build a fucking Silas. You'll shut up about it.
I never wanted somebody to build a silo. Not once would build a silo.
I'm just
come out
kidding.
of my
I'm
mouth.
building another one.
Okay.
I think the reason my hay's not going down is because they're just eating the hay out of the yard. Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah.
That's fair.
But like, what's with that? Like, who's making those icons and being like, yeah, this will stand out?
I don't know, but yes,
Yeah,
a lot of that
that's
shit is illegible. Where it's like, what the fuck am I looking at here?
And then the music's probably not even that good. It's probably just as illegible as the writing.
I like that.
Music's just as
Inaudible.
illegible. A lot of that stuff that's like hyper extreme metal, it's like grindcore and shit like that, is some of that stuff where I listen to it and I'm like, wow, this is really technically impressive, and that especially like the speed and accuracy that they're playing this shit. But it's not entertaining to listen to for me.
When you say grindcore, what does that mean?
Oh man, I'm trying to think of like once
Just
again,
give me
it's
an
a,
example of like a band that would sound like
I
that.
can't even begin to remember one
Well, all right.
because I don't listen to them, and if I
Probably
try,
Killer Thriller 3000.
no, it's probably like Cunt Crusher or something like that. It's a real band name, or like
I believe that.
Cattle Decapitation. I think that's a
Yeah. Mhm.
that's a they
I
got
know
some
them.
bangers as well.
Right. They're similar to goat's balls, right?
Yeah. Infant Annihilator,
balls on
things
that
like
thing.
that. Except I don't know what they're every metal has so many subgenres. I have no clue what to classify into what.
You're a shop.
It's just like I listen to It's just I listen to what I listen to, and who cares?
When
So
did
if it's
when
like
did I meet myself?
at
I've
least
been over
90
here talking
seconds
for the
ago.
last half hour.
The last
I've
you
been over here
said,
talking for the last half hour.
Oh no.
nah, I don't know, man.
I'm like, these guys are rude for ignoring me.
It's our new strategy.
No, we're rude for other things. We're not ignoring you.
I think I said that when you just said all the like a million different genres, and
Yeah.
people are always getting pissed off when you don't get it right.
But there's
We're always
so
getting
many
mad.
subgenres, and they have these like there's very small differences between them sometimes, and it's like I don't
Like-
fucking know.
I'm like,
What-
this metal song's weird. And they're like, it's not metal. Let me look up something random. What is what was I just looking at? It is thrashcore. And I'm like, I'm sorry,
Thrashcore,
wingdings.
yeah. Wingdings.
You know, I don't care. This one girl, what is it? Screamo is not a real. It's not real music type or something.
I mean, it is, but not everything that involves screaming is screamo.
This one girl would die on the hill that it's not real. So you.
Oh
need
well,
to
it
take
totally
real?
exists. It totally exists, but
She would
not
be like-
everything.
she would-
People would talk about stuff and they'd be like, "Oh yeah, Lamb of God, I can't listen to any screamo," and it's like that's not what
Man,
screamo.
oh my God, is not easy to listen to though.
I like
I'm not
this
a
stuff.
huge fan of them. They came
That-
on the radio one time, and I was like, get this off. I was just like, man, where's my good time music? where's my
Yeah,
music
Lamb
making
of God,
me feel good about
not
myself?
known
Where's
for their
my
good time
music?
songs.
That's
Sorry,
funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. They're a complete bummer, like 24/7.
What is porno grind?
Porno grind. Yeah, I think I've heard
Sure.
of
Is it-
that.
Is a musical micro genre offshoot of gore grind
See how fucking pretentious is that?
that is really pretentious.
Like I can't even. That sounds like a joke, like clowncore.
It does.
Except
You know,
clowncore
speaking
is
of that,
clowncore is a joke band that is it's the most well put together joke you'll ever see.
well, who are what is it? Baby metal is now really popular.
Yeah,
I
but
hear
Baby
they're
Me-
a really good band.
they are. They got some toe tappers. They and it's a weird combination of genres of like J-pop and metal.
Well, I think in Japan, small
like-
bands like that are actually cool. You don't look like a d-bag when you're into small garage bands with 2 CDs, like you are in America. You don't look like a pretentious guy, you know.
Yeah.
Because like you can go to a music store and it'll be this one band CD, and that's the only CD they have because they got started yesterday. But they're getting sold at Don Quixote, you know. I don't know. Do you all know about Don Quixote?
I do not.
I do not.
That is it's like a dollar store, but it's always set up in like a mall or like a really like a gas station sized building. There's very little room to walk, and it is stuff from the floor to the ceiling, stacked up, and everything's for sale.
Oh my
They have
gosh.
You can buy paper plates, sleepwear, blankets. But imagine all that. Imagine like, I don't know if y'all have Big Lots over there.
Yeah.
Big Lots sells everything.
Mm-hmm.
Imagine that in the size
It's
of like
like,
a
do you
7-Eleven.
want a furniture? Be able to buy like a furniture. Do you want to be able to buy like furniture, a 12-pack of Monster energy drinks, and like, you know, towels all in the same store?
You've come to the right place.
Yeah.
That's what Don Quixote is. But
Which I guess
What
at
were
that
we
point
talking
is like Walmart, but
yeah. What were we talking about before that? It was
before we were talking about
band.
porno grind,
Yeah.
which is I think how you enjoy it.
Notable band. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry.
Are you on the? Are we getting some wiki action? I can't wait.
I'm on the wiki. That's where I got porno grind. Controversy. No. The Dayton shooting. Connor
What?
Bet. I don't care. Notable bands of the genre include Gut. Cool name. Gut. It hits to the point. Cock and Ball Torture.
Yeah,
Gets
yeah.
to
a
the
band.
point.
The band. And they have to specify that this is the band.
Yeah.
And not the act.
Yeah. Can we get a disambiguation on cock and ball torture, please? Which
find
one are
that.
you talking about?
Their website is Cock and Ball. Okay.
Well,
think
they locked
Amethyst-
that down.
Sorry.
Congrats.
This is not a secure website. Thank you for telling me.
But I know how to
Get in
live my
touch-
life, Google. You don't have to babysit me.
Get in touch with us at webmaster@cockandball. Thank you.
.org. Amethyst. Okay, cool. She'll do
we've
that
talked
tomorrow.
about we've talked about Ninja Sex Party before,
Yeah.
and how I do not like them.
Correct.
Oh my god, what time is it? Oh, fuck.
11:40.
Small
Not
panic
that- it's not
attack.
that late.
Okay. I need to get them
I
back.
do
Still
not
found
like-
0 rubies. Upset. But I found
don't
some
like
gold.
Danny.
So.
Did I tell you about the website that goes to the Ninja Sex Party YouTube channel?
I don't think so.
Buttsex.org. Let me go to buttsex.org
As it
and see
should.
what that takes me.
How classy can you get?
No. Somebody bought it out.
Oh yeah, your
Tragic.
Twitch thing did say that, Matthew.
What?
I just saw your Twitch notification on my phone.
Mm-hmm.
It said you were doing the gift exchange again. Sorry.
I don't know. I changed it though. Oh wait, before we go anywhere, let me make sure it's fucking changed again.
No,
Yeah,
no,
it's
no.
okay.
I'm sure it's changed now. I'm saying that the email that went out.
Oh, okay.
I was just looking at it while I was waiting for the day to turn over.
You know, all the Hololive girls do music. I know y'all are really into Hololive, and you guys are keeping up with all the girls.
Yeah, totally.
That's the VTuber idol group.
I like Ruby.
Hmm?
Is that one?
Ruby's a TV show.
No.
I thought that's what you were talking about. Oh. Let me look up Hololive Ruby and see what pops up.
I was just saying words. I was just trying to bullshit.
Ruby.
Okay, let's see.
Ruby Neko-chan. That's not real. Subaru. Okay, Subaru's cool.
Similar.
Yeah, it's just VTubers, but like they're idols, so they sing.
Okay.
Idols are a big deal. They're like mini celebrities. I don't know if y'all are familiar with them. Me and Dordal are because we don't have lives.
I mean,
So-
I don't know. Here's the thing. I don't know about any of the VTubers, but I know of VTubers. I know what they are, but I don't know anything about their like conglomerates or anything like that. I've never really watched any of them. I'm not their demographic.
Hololive is different than normal VTubers because it is one man hiring a bunch of these girls because he wants one of them to be the #1 idol in Japan.
Got it.
He
Okay.
is giving them all a platform for greatness. There's
okay.
problems with that when
Sure.
at one point China has a policy where
Mm-hmm.
it's called the One China policy, and that is where everything by China now is named China. It's not
Yeah.
named anything else. Taiwan does not exist anymore.
Okay.
It's China. So even though it's Taiwan, really.
Interesting.
So one of the girls, they used to have a Chinese branch, and it was really making a lot of money. Their top earner, offended China by saying
dear.
Taiwan exists. So they had to make a decision. And for a while, they decided just to cancel the earner, the
Oh.
top girl. But then I think they went back on it, and they were like, "Hey, China, we're done."
Interesting.
Dordle has said on multiple occasions that he hates idol culture, and I don't really blame him for that, because it's kind of rough. But Hololive, I think the Hololive girls have a good career. They just get on, they do VTuber stuff, and they seem like they're having fun. Some of them have quit because
Yeah.
they didn't like it. They also make a ton of money.
Oh, I'm sure.
I'm talking hundreds of dollars for like 4 hours worth of streaming.
Right.
Upwards of $1,000 just for being there, and their characters.
Sounds like a good day.
Yeah, but yeah, they all sing. At least most of them. That's a big part of being an idol, is having concerts. And some of them
Yeah.
don't sing anymore because they sucked at it.
Got him.
One of them raps,
Oh my.
and she is insanely popular for her rap. In both now, like she was a top seller on iTunes.
Really?
'Cause she's from the English branch. She's the first generation of the English VTubers, so she speaks English. But she's a Japanese rapper.
That's very strange.
It's okay. It's all right. It's rap.
Yeah.
I'll send y'all some. It's like, I like her one song, and this somebody couldn't fathom that I don't listen to like bands, because I don't. Like, Christ, you'll talk about how you like an album.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't do that.
That's
I
fair.
just like one song, then I move on.
There are a few bands that I'm like that, where it's like, oh, I like this one song, or I like a couple of songs from them. But I'm very much an album person, as a larger construction of
Mm-hmm.
of the artwork.
Yeah,
And
I don't care about the art.
very much like it's a thing that it's important to me, like kind of the longer form of like forming an album. It's not just a collection of songs. There needs to be even if it's not a concept album, or the songs don't flow into each other or something like that, they're not built. Even if it is 12 songs, you don't just put them in any order. The order matters for the flow, the ebb and flow, and the feel of the album. And some albums I've listened to where it's like, wow, if I rearrange these two songs or something like that. Oh, you already did that? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Thanks.
You're
I was
What is
looking
that?
all over that place. I could not find a ruby. Where'd you
Good.
find a ruby?
I had it from the mines earlier.
Oh, okay.
I haven't
was,
gone there in a while, but it was from our previous
I've been going to the
session.
mines the last couple of days looking for one of those things.
Oh, it was a while ago.
By the way,
I
today
think that might.
is Abigail's birthday, so
Oh, okay.
Abigail she's purple one,
she's
right?
the purple one. So she likes pumpkins and amethyst. That's
Amethyst,
probably what
yep.
we can actually afford right now.
Sounds fair.
I think the difference between you liking albums and me not is because you probably bought CDs when you were younger.
This is
Yes.
very true. We did.
I didn't. So like, I never had like we had a stereo in our room. I can't think of one time that we ever used it.
Really?
Like the stereos that people, I guess maybe you probably know, people have stereos in their garage.
Yeah.
Or like their shed that they work in to have the radio going. We had one of those. It was just a really big old stereo. I can't think of one time that we ever listened to it as kids. But like that's just like, if I wanted to listen to a song, I just got on LimeWire and ruined the family computer for the evening.
Right.
I didn't do it, or I got on YouTube.
Yeah, well, I mean,
that's
'cause,
fair.
YouTube didn't exist until my senior year of high school. Senior
Yeah,
year.
same.
It was September of, wasn't it? It was summer or fall of
But it also
2005.
still wasn't as big of a thing either.
Right.
Like,
There wasn't like
even if it existed, it
music
wasn't
on there for a
necessarily
while,
like,
so-
oh man, amazing or anything.
Yeah, I was 5 when YouTube came out.
Yeah.
So like, I spent a lot of time on YouTube as a kid.
That's fair. Yeah.
And I don't think it's as bad for. It's awful for kids now.
Also
I think
gate.
I
Right.
think I think back then people they weren't pumping out garbage and they genuinely had stuff that they probably cared about,
Yeah.
or else they wouldn't put it on YouTube. You
I
know?
mean, there was plenty of garbage too. Let's be honest.
Yeah, but
It's
there
always
wasn't
garbage.
like straight lying to children or like this will make me straight money. Kind of
Wasn't
deal that you
it
get now.
wasn't quite as formulaic, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah, and this I remember what I wanted to talk about earlier, but I got sidetracked. And I got sidetracked talking about baby metal and idols.
You know, like you do.
Oh, don't leave patches.
Okay,
Of
okay.
so that it'll grow back. Like
Yeah.
leave little patches of grass. But yeah, if you want to cut down some hay, go for it.
I was just trying to get some, since just before winter, we need to make sure we have some stuff cut
Yeah.
down. That's all.
Oh, what's that? A
all.
hole? Sure. I'll jump in. The Chris Chan documentary.
God, you just fucking love this Chris Chan.
What
I
is
don't.
this?
I hate that man. Well, he's a woman now. I hate her. You were talking about how was it the Clown Core?
So Clowncore is a band made by, oh my gosh, what is this? It's gonna kill me until I look it up. Hold on, wait. Look
Well,
up this
I think
dude's
the
name.
idea was that you said all these cores seem like a joke,
They do.
and then there's Clown Core.
So Clowncore is, I gotta look up this dude's name now. Lewis Cole. Lewis Cole is an incredible musician, composer, stuff like that in the like jazz and he personally makes fucking just weird music, but it's like really
Okay.
good quality weird music. And what I mean by that is like there's a lot of talent involved in it, but it's still just fucking weird. But he has this thing where him and another guy have this small duo band called Clowncore. Oh, Linus, don't disappear in your tent. I need to give you this back.
So what is the music like? Is it just like them
It's-
just like
it's
making a full lot of music?
It's like electro. I don't even. It's like electro drum and bass blast with
Okay.
like saxophone solos.
What?
Okay.
It's I don't know.
Sounds bizarre.
It is. It's fucking weird. All I can say is here. Go watch a couple of their songs from their porta potty sessions, where they just went and recorded like 5 or 6 songs in a porta potty.
Sure.
There's also the vans. The van sessions are really good too.
So
Where they drove around in a van and recorded inside of the van the entire time.
Yeah. Like
But it's very tongue in cheek, but at the same time like really prolifically like well written music. It's like an incredibly talented shitpost.
yeah.
But like both of the musicians are like very good, like studio, like well known studio musicians and stuff like that, and composers.
they're just having fun.
But they're just they're just making like just garbage. But they can't help but make like
good garbage.
good garbage.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I was thinking about Chris Chan because so many eyes are on him now, more than ever before. People will say stuff like, you will have a video of Chris Chan looking horrible, like absolutely inhuman, looking like they have never had a single nutrient in their life, yet are still way overweight, not a single ounce of muscle, 5 o'clock shadow while wearing women's clothing, which is just
Impressive.
whatever. Do whatever you want. Then be on their hands and knees begging for money because their Christian's mom is gonna die. They can't buy the medicine, you know.
This is an
Meanwhile,
interesting-
Christian is in a room filled with amiibo figurines and Transformer toys and My Little Pony toys.
I've never heard of this person.
They're awful. They are the most documented person in history. They're the first Let's Player to ever exist. Man, the list just goes on and on.
Interesting.
When Christian's also old.
I just caught some elvish jewelry. Interesting.
Ooh, that sounds cool.
Oh, nice. Christian's older than y'all are, and like it's
Well,
weird. to think-
Impossible.
Pretty ancient.
How
'Cause
old? Y'all in your early 30s, ain't you?
We're both
Yeah.
30. Well, I guess no.
Christian's about it.
You'll be
Hold on,
33
y'all.
in a couple of months. I'm 33.
Christian's like 38, and still acts the same that he did in 1995.
It's weird.
Like, it is horrible. Christian, let me explain to you, Lauren, how Christian was the first Let's Player. A Nintendo, it doesn't sound right to you because it shouldn't be right, but it is.
Let my man
Christian-
lay down the facts.
God, I want to say it was in the early 2000s. Christian loves sweepstakes from magazines because he won a news station sweepstake when he was 8. And Christian has not even severe autism. Christian has mild autism. It's just that he was spiraled out of control and was never anchored to anything in his entire life. And people don't even think he has autism. Because if you just put a human being through the ringer like he has, you'll come out with these tendencies. Christian
Oh god, it's
won
11:50. Fuck.
a sweepstakes, and that set in his stone that he deserves to win everything because he won something so early. So he was really big in the Nintendo Power, PC gamer stuff like that. Winning sweepstakes, joining sweepstakes left and right, joining competitions. Nintendo had this open letter you send in They wanted pictures of you playing, your GameCube. They wanted you playing maybe your N64 because it was while the GameCube was out. Maybe they wanted you playing, beating the Elite Four on Pokemon. Christian recorded footage of him playing Animal Crossing while talking.
Huh. So yeah, I guess that
Before
would be a Let's Play.
That
Yeah.
is a Let's Play. Yeah. He was the first Let's Player.
Interesting. Or at
that
least as far as like
footage-
documentation goes, yeah.
That footage was awful. It was bad.
Well, it doesn't matter. I mean,
And no, I'm not even talking about that. I'm talking about the contents. I don't know why Nintendo let it be anywhere near the name. Because I'm pretty sure they took the footage. And they showed screenshots of the footage in their magazine. Because that's all they could do. It's a magazine. They didn't have a website. When you have Animal Crossing, there's 4 save files. And there's nothing stopping you from having all 4 save files and just having 4 houses,
it's
different
gonna rain
characters.
tomorrow. Yay.
Nice. Christian, one of the houses was dedicated to his conception. Not his conception. You know what I mean. I don't know if that's the right word. Him and his parents creating him. That was what one of the houses was
Yeah,
dedicated
no, that's
to.
the right word.
God, I hate it so much. That's what one of the houses was dedicated to, and he talks about it in the video. And at some point, his parents told him how it happened. It's because something you do. And like I can imagine, telling
There's a
the
diff-
romantic
well,
side of
yeah,
that.
There's a difference between like, oh, we went on a date, blah blah blah, and then versus like, oh, you were conceived doggy style, like.
Yeah, that's a little
He
much.
had raw detail. He had enough details to recreate it in a
That's
video
a
game.
little much. Do y'all want a sewing
it-
machine for anything? I just
Yeah,
got one from
everybody did
What's her name? Okay.
because we completed that task for her.
I'll put it in the
I put mine
pea chest.
outside next to the
Okay.
open
I didn't
area.
get one.
All right. It's okay, shmoo shmoo.
I haven't talked. I haven't
Chewy,
talked to her
Chewy
yet,
also
though.
said,
Shmoo shmoo. Shmoo, shmoo, shmoo.
There's other stuff Christian has done.
Let me go take care of that. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Hush, hush.
I can talk about.
Sorry, everybody. Dog is. We've been gone the whole day, so dog's freaking out.
What'd y'all do today other than your movie? Isn't that what you all said you did, a movie?
So we went
Yeah.
and we went to a theater and rented it out
You rented
which
out a
is-
theater for the two of you?
for 6 of us. So it's $100 to rent
Okay.
the entire theater, so split 6 ways. Not too shabby.
That's,
And we had it was a one that has reclining like leather seats.
that's what mine is. Yeah, that's the one I
So-
went to. Is like,
So it's one of those things. If you're going to pay $100 to rent out the whole theater, you might as well get a few friends to go along with you. And we watched Clue, and then afterwards, oh, I'm out of water. Then afterwards, we went to. I hadn't had any like substantial food. I just kind of snacked all day, and so other people were like, "Oh, we want to get drinks too." So we went out and about and got some drinks, and then that wound up being from like 4:30 to like 7:30. It was just like a whole fucking day.
yeah, that's what I left the house at 11. Movie was at 11:40. I got home at 5:30. You know,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm still tired. I'm pretty tired, but it's I took a 15-minute nap. It did nothing for my body. I'm only tired now because I'm thinking about it. My bones keep hurting. Oh, pumpkin.
Oh yeah, we need that for the bundle. I have some here too.
Yeah.
Are you going to take it to the thing, or you want
Yeah,
me to?
yeah.
You're going
yeah,
to?
I'm gonna take it.
Okay.
When is that festival?
It's in a couple of days. Ooh, artisan bundle. What are we missing? Pomegranate. Don't have that.
It's the day after tomorrow.
Yeah.
What was I gonna say? We ate at a hibachi kind of bistro place.
Yeah.
And let me tell you what, it was not good. It was not. The service sucked, and there's some other stuff. I have went on the record multiple times saying I don't like my sit-down food to be sweet.
Mm-hmm.
I don't like my hot dinner food to be sweet. And they had these noodles fried in some kind of sauce that was candy-like sweet.
Oh no.
And it was not great. And then the rice was okay, and then I got beef, and the beef was the steak was good, like it was tender. It's not like they got stew beef. But man, I don't know. It was not my favorite.
Mm-hmm.
Let me separate this. I got a ton of money.
I just spent all my money upgrading my pickaxe to a gold pickaxe.
Nice. I need pumpkin. I'm gonna get bok choy. Why'd you want to rent out the theater? You didn't want to just buy 6 tickets?
That's the only option that they have right now is you can.
Oh, really? That's weird. The theaters here are open. It's just like some seats are off limits.
Oh,
you know?
okay. They've got like every other seat roped off or something.
Well, no, it's not even that. It's like I want to say it's like 4 seats, 3 seats off, 6 seats, 3 seats off, 4 seats. They know people big groups are going to come in. But if you want to snag a good seat in the middle is the only one that has like 6 or 7 seats in a row.
Yeah.
So families are going to go right for that, and those snot-nosed brats don't deserve the best seats in the theater. I'm going to tell you that right now, they don't deserve it. But yeah, so like when I had to sit in the second row, and the seats reclined, so it wasn't awful.
Yeah.
I didn't prefer it though.
I have watched a movie before that got oversold. I'm trying to remember what it was. It may have been like the second Pirates of the Caribbean movie. And I remember laying down on my, like, propped up on my elbows, looking up at the screen in front of the first row. Watching the movie like that for 2...
Bad?
What?
You needed to see it that bad?
I mean, all of my friends were going to see it. I enjoyed the first one, so I'll go see the second one. I think it may have been opening night or opening weekend. It was just accidentally oversold or something like that. So, yeah. Either that, or it was like a bunch of like single seats here and there. And instead of grabbing those, we just all kind of like laid down at the front and watched it. So I sat like that, propped up on my elbows, looking straight up at the thing for like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I could not do that now. That is a high school. My high school body, awesome. In my current adult body, that would have put me. I would have been down for like 6 days afterwards.
It'd be like a nah.
That would have been permanent damage. That would have been like unrecoverable.
You know, speaking of that, I'm getting a bed. I'm going to stop sleeping in a hammock.
What?
It's a real revelation.
Are you getting yourself?
Reading
Are you gonna splurge after being a monk and depriving yourself of a nice comfy bed?
Just,
are you gonna go for like a California king, drop like $5K on a bed?
No, you know, I just started reading the Bible and I thought the hammock wasn't really doing it.
What is that? Whoa,
Yeah,
wait.
what does that have to do with anything?
What a disconnect. You know how
No.
Jesus and the apostles all like to tie up hammocks like they were on fucking Gilligan's Island?
The hammock sucks. I hate it. I don't like it.
Oh wait, I'm getting kind of rogered right now by Willie. He's upset that I'm in his fishing spot. I'm sorry.
Oh,
Okay.
It's a shame.
hate being robbed by Willie.
No, you don't. Got
The
him.
hammock. The problem with the hammock, and I'm sure I've talked about it before. It doesn't hurt my back. It sure does take over a week for my back to heal if I hurt my back. Like
It doesn't. It doesn't actively cause any harm.
Yeah.
But it's not going to help you recover from something.
Like if I lift something wrong, or like if I'm at work and I'm changing the old lady that I take care of, and I have to, like, I don't have a choice. I have to use my back for a lot of the stuff. If I pull it, if I overextend what I can do, it takes me like probably the most of a week to get back into like not feeling any pain. So that's one reason. I'm also tired of just sleeping on my back, because you can't do anything else in a hammock.
That's very true.
Yeah.
I also am tired of my head. So I'm always my chest is always above my waist and my and my stomach.
Yeah, there's always that curve.
Has done wonders for my digestive health. You know, it's nice, and like my heartburn and stuff. I also, when I have a pillow, because I'm not going to not have a pillow, because then my head is tilted back. The pillow is so hard to get right. My head is always forward. My mouth is always open, and I am always drooling all over myself.
Wake up all cotton-mouthed and parched.
I will wake up, and in between my chin and my collarbone will be actively soaking wet.
No.
With slobber. And I'll be like, what's going on? Somebody pour a bucket of water on. Have you guys seen that video of that guy getting mustard poured on him while he's asleep?
No. I cannot say that I've seen that.
That's great.
Sleep.
Not squirted onto, like poured as in like a lot of mustard.
They have a whole bottle of yellow mustard, and they are wringing it out onto his head while he's sleeping on a couch.
That's awful.
The video is Kato, which I guess is the guy's name, caught slipping.
What the fuck is that?
Mustard face.
What the fuck is that?
What's up?
What?
What's up?
There was like this, like it looked like I don't know, like a blue and green pufferfish that came to the surface and then swam away from me. I'd never seen that
new.
Oh,
before.
that's like a thing.
Oh yeah, thanks.
You're welcome, bud.
Thanks for clearing that up.
I'm watching
Great
the clip.
mysteries of life.
It's like
I'm
a
watching on the
thing.
clip. Anyway, so this guy, he gets mustard poured on him, and he's waking up, and oh, I see that. That's a sea monster. Yeah, that's a sea monster.
I don't know if you're telling the truth or not.
I am. I watched it on the clip.
Yeah, but I don't. Did they have sea monsters in the game?
Yeah, they've been.
Okay.
Yeah, it's been in the game for a while. So this
Okay.
guy, let me see if I can replicate the noises. He goes, oh, oh. Like it's just wet spit of mustard coming out everywhere as they're pouring mustard into his like mouth and
Oh
into his face,
no!
in his ears, up his nose. And he's like, dude, wait, until I get my hands on one of you guys.
Ugh. I
He's
didn't.
just
You didn't. I didn't realize they were pouring it like into his mouth and nose. I thought they were just like pouring
He's
it on him.
breathing like he's waking up, and they just keep drizzling it all across his face.
Have you seen the video of the guy that has a camera, walks into a guy who's already asleep in bed, and he wakes him up? He shakes him awake, goes, hey, bro, you really need to get to bed. You're looking pretty tired. You should get to bed. And the guy's face, as he is woken up and told to go to bed, his confused face is so great. It's such a great prank that like nobody gets hurt from that. Like it's just a funny thing. It's just a little bit of confusion. It's such a great mind fuck. He just shakes him away. He's like, hey, buddy, hey, you really need to get to bed. You're not looking so great. You look really tired. And he's just like, whoa. Oh, it's so good. It's one of those things. It's like that is such a simple idea, and it is such a good fucking joke.
I know he's getting out. I mean, you know, when was the last time you were asleep and people came into your room while you were trying to sleep?
I don't know.
It probably has not been in your married adult life.
Yeah,
Yeah,
usually it's the other way around.
One-
That Watts is already asleep, and I'm coming into the room.
Yeah.
Because
Well,
I'm up late.
no, that's different. You know, you're
Oh,
trying
you
to,
mean
you're
like
trying to crawl you're trying to crawl your sweaty body into the bed. That's different.
Like a group of
I'm
people.
talking.
My sweaty body.
I was in the hammock one time asleep, and I got a text from my dad saying, "Hey, do you know where the Switch charger, like the Nintendo Switch charger is?" And I text back, "No," and I lay back down, and then I hear my door open, and my dad and my sister are in my room asking me.
No,
And it's
After I
like-
just said no, and I was not happy about it.
I wouldn't be either. That's not okay.
Especially if they like text and then didn't wait for the response. They were like, I should go check on him.
They didn't. They didn't. They were outside my door when they texted me. They
No,
wanted to make me mad.
that is not.
That's
That's
when
not
you-
cool, man.
Answer the door naked. And you're just like,
Yeah,
yes, I
that's
sleep
fair.
naked now. That's what I do.
My brother did that. I shared a room with my brother for all of my high school career.
Do we have stuff
And,
to
you
take
know-
to the fair? Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I've got a
Pretty much
chest with
it.
some stuff in it.
Okay,
I do
continue.
too. For all of my school career and stuff like that, me and my brother shared a room, and he slept naked. It wasn't.
Lovely.
It wasn't nothing to wake up at 3 a.m. and he's just straight cheeks up in the air with no blanket. 'Cause he threw his blanket off, and I'm like, all right. He also had night terrors, and so he would just wake up, scream, go back to bed, and I would just be sitting there gasping for air in the middle of the night.
So you're
Because
trying
he
to sleep
scared
in a
me.
room with a screaming naked man. Got it.
Yeah, that's the long and short of it.
Yeah, that sounds terrible.
I'm gonna take some stuff with me to go mining. Yeah, anybody want to go to the desert with me?
Not today.
Yes. Well,